Hey guys, Tyre here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Eindhoven country. Today spawning in the north we have Vic, playing his US forces. And his loadout is infantry company, heavy cavalry, and tactical support. Team out with him is ps3YES, playing as a Brits who has Vanguard, Mobile Assault, and Royal Engineers. Myself against them we have ps3YES playing as OKW, locking into special operations immediately. And finally we have BaoLiang also as OKW, locking into elite armor. In terms of our rankings, pretty even matchup. I think Vic in the mid 20s, ps3YES around rank 30. ps3YES in the mid 20s and BaoLiang around mid 40s. So yeah, pretty even high ranking matchup. Should be a good one. All random affair. Few skirmishes across the map. Fortunately, is outnumbered here though. Try a soft retreat, waiting for reinforcements to arrive, but giving up a pretty good position there for the riflemen. Ultimately, I don't think that's going to go too well for BaoLiang. Section over here getting flanked by the stern piles. Stern piles closing on the other squad as well. Chasing away two squads. So far, not going too well for the British player. Oh, and a pretty early truck here, BaoLiang going for. Two Folks into the 221. It's kind of similar to the build up in trying, which is like two stern piles. Folks Grenadier into the 221, and getting it at that earlier timing really helps, especially against US forces, because you get it so much earlier, and then the riflemen are close to Vet 1, so you don't have to worry about the snares quite so much, so you can get a lot more damage done with it early on. Sandbags going up at the same time as the capping, waiting back here for an ambush with the stern pioneers. Meanwhile, a whole bunch of capping from ps3YES after winning all of those early engagements. And it looks like Chippy working his way through the centre now, maybe going to come for the cutoff instead of charging head on into these units, waiting for him behind heavy cover, which is a decent idea. Coming across to assist his ally, in fact, going to get some pretty good damage onto the rear armour of the 221 here. Universal carry out the back there as well, hasn't got the upgrade with the Victors started quite yet. Close call for the Folks Grenadiers there on the run. Decent one. Is he going to switch targets quickly enough to the stern piles? Does so now. They've already closed the distance. And here comes the reinforcements for ps3YES. So he gets forced off there again. Universal carry. Oh, not going. This is surprising. Not going for the Vickers, going for the Wasp instead. And generally I think that would be an okay choice, but given that he's up against early 221 like this, having the Vickers available to assist in fighting that off is really helpful, especially while it's still in 221 form before it gets the bonus armor. The Vickers upgrade universal carry is very, very strong against it. Wins in a head-to-head fight. There we go, chasing that away, and Bao going for a very, very early tech here, so we can get that upgrade earlier, I suspect. And this is like the only OKW unit basically in the game. You have to be in friendly territory to upgrade. Strange. Maybe a bit of an oversight. Wasp doing a little bit of damage, but not super successful so far. Now 50 cal getting flanks. Chippy really struggling on his side of the map, and it's starting to bleed over onto Vic's side now. Allies getting pushed all the way back here. Pretty good flame damage onto these units though. Could even get the wipe here, a bit of blocking from his own unit. The Wasp pulls back, trying to avoid getting snared. Mechanized is down for ps3YES, so does have access to the Faust. He's right to be cautious with the Wasp. And going into the Vickers now, interesting choice. So, full on brawl here in the centre. In comes the Wasp though. Gonna tip the scales. Oof, somewhat close call there. And the Wasp, you know, doesn't get that many model kills, but does a lot of health damage to all these units. So if you've got, you know, nearby infantry there for the follow-up, that's where you can really stack up the kills. Otherwise, you know, you will often see a lot of units retreating at 5 models, not actually bleeding that much manpower. Slightly late retreat there. Not too bad though. And wow, just taking it off, well, not really taking off the front lines, because he's put it into now it's resource mode, very far forwards position. On this map we've seen it deployed like way out the back in a very safe position, but this makes me think Bao is maybe going to try use it in a combat role again, but just wants to put it here temporarily for the resources. But we are around, you know, the timing where we could see an AEC. Looks like Shippy's not going for that though, going for an AT gun instead.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Which is somewhat strange. And also no light vehicle from ps3YES. Which is also somewhat strange. Guess he's just going for one reactively. Might even go straight into the walking Stuka. Yeah, there we go. Interesting choice. 2-2-1 packing up, popping the smoke. Squad coming in for the snare. And it's successful. Now it's on the run. Cooldown on those is decently long there, as you can see. So 2-2-3's got some time to escape. Looks like he is trying to focus down the engineer first as well. Yep, and he gives up the chase. It looks like Vic pushed all the way back on his side. BaoLiang getting forced off here. And curious choice. Oh, looks like he actually got in there for the tech cancel. I thought I heard something go down. Looks like BaoLiang lost a decent chunk of resources in that as well. Maybe he got a partial cancel, but certainly, you know, doesn't have 120 fuel left after that. So good work there by Vic. Getting the cancel.
Is now accessible.
And the Allies pushing the Axis all the way back here. But the Axis about to bite back. They're about to have a whole bunch of indirect fire between the walking Stuka double infantry support guns. They're going to be well stocked on that, but you know, when investing into that much indirect fire, you do run the risk in the next like 3 or 4 minutes of just getting overrun by your opponents. Just don't have enough units to hold them off. We'll see if that's the case. And a very early munitions cache here from Vic. Interesting choice. Let's take weapon racks. So we have some bars coming through. And also gone for the double officer. Big Stuka coming through. Yeah, big damage there. Onto the machine gun, but no wipe. Only 2 kills. T-gun out for Vic. Left it out in the back though, so not in position to fight off the 2-2-1 here. Does have the bazooka nearby, however. And that misses. Maybe threatening the snare, but staying just out of range with the 2-2-1 so far. The T-gun pushing forwards. In fact, that's the 6-pounder from Shipbit. Slightly late retreat on the stern pies, but it looks like they're going to get away alive. The machine gun not quite facing up the right direction to assist in this push, and packs up just at the wrong time. Maybe could have got attack through the center. In fact, those units really could just push through the center, maybe come chasing after these double infantry support guns, which are quite exposed right here. Try and put down the tech truck again, but Vic's gonna find it again. How early will the cancel be this time? Could also consider coming forwards with the 223 here, go for the smoke to cover it from the small arms damage at least, but it looks like he's gonna play it safe, not risk losing the squads. But I mean, if the allies push forwards there with their anti-tank guns and shipwreck push through the center with these sections with a bit of support, that could have been the end of another tech truck for Bao. It's kind of lucky, especially if this is a random team game. I think in a ranged team, it would have been a much better coordinated push for the truck there. Probably would have lost it again. Bao gets the job done this time. Flares up in the air. And Walking Stuka moving forwards, looking for the second barrage. Vic aware of this though, already repositioned the team weapons. Dodges it basically completely, even the retreating squad doesn't get hit. And oh, Axis squad down. Squad of Volksschmied is down for ps3YES. Oh, looks like they had a mine on retreat here. They go down. Normal out for Shippy. Going back now though. Kitten coming in for Bao in reaction to that, but we already had one for ps3YES and it was a nice position too, so nicely done. Truck out for ps3YES, gonna go for his TIG next, just about there. BaoLiang going for the repairs there, I think it's a wise choice. So you know, the allies do still have double AT guns, could get pushed quite easily still. Pops the radio silence, assisting with the chase down a little bit here. The bonus move speed, keeping him close to the squad for longer. He dropped on the MG34, but already packed that up. And we've got the 5-man upgrade finally for Shippy. He squads into the retreat here. Bao needs to get out of there. Slightly late retreat. No retreat so far. Late, very, very late retreat. Going for the run and gun chase down. And down it goes. Easily avoidable loss there for Bao. Looks like he's focusing on the 223, trying to set that up. Ooh, but that's a big Walking Stuka. Making up for the last one, completely missing 4 kills and well on his way to V1 now. It could have been even more devastating if the rocket scatter was a little bit more favourable. The infantry support guns softening up the Vickers. That house is not very durable. Got to get out of there shortly. Oh man, that thing's going down fast. 2 more shells, I think he'll be dead. Getting out now, that's a late one and he loses it.
Weapon crew lost.
Very bad loss there. Not paying attention to his MG in the building. Got to be careful when getting in a building that fragile. But he just lost it straight up before the building even got flattened. Big error there. Recon plane coming in from Vic's Major. Still hasn't selected a commander, by the way. And going for the Jackson. In the lay of the land. Does already know though the commanders they're up against. You know, seeing the artillery flares from Spec Ops, seeing the 223 from Elite Armour, so should be somewhat aware. Oh, good reactions from Bao. He heard the Cromwell coming through the fog, I'm pretty sure. Heard it crushing all these shrubs over here. And running away with the 223. Gets it away safely. Well done by him. Very close to that mine. deep here. Another mine over here as well. Definitely T-Gun's not really in a position to assist against the Cromwell though. And there's a bit of sweeping here. Ooh. The infiltration grenades getting the wipe there on the rear echelon. Looks like Vic over here focusing. Oh, and now the machine gun getting blasted by the double infantry support guns. Almost goes down. They're quite exposed out the front at the moment. Push coming across from the right for ps3YES. But Vic pushing, getting on top of those infantry support guns. In fact, even the talking Stuka all the way forwards here. The T-gun nowhere nearby though to get the kill on it. Lost out the back once again. You know, it's at Vet 3, but as I said, barely gets any kills, only 4 kills. It's doing a lot of health damage. Jackson out the back hasn't seen any action so far. In comes the walking Stuka. Doesn't end up hitting too much. Neither of the allies have selected their commanders, so I feel like they're gonna need some form of indirect fire. Something maybe we could see Calliope perhaps from Vic. Maybe a land mattress from Shipwreck. Although I don't really like the land mattress. But you know, they're up against a lot of support weapons, double rakettons, double machine guns for ps3YES. The double infantry support guns for Bao. So rocket artillery, or maybe howitzer would be the easiest way of dealing with all that. Wait and see what it is. Well, you know, AVRE is also a decent choice too. Mine out. Quite a few mines so far at this game, which is nice to see from both sides. Just a few wee skirmishes here and there, nothing too decisive for the last 2 minutes or so. But it sounds like we've got a freshly built mortar pit out the back. It's going to try to use that to help contest in the centre. At the moment, barraging out the back, trying to get those rakettons. Cromwell coming across. Looking to assist with the VPs. Pretty even game. Guy's up by 40 at the moment. Good dodge on the grenades there. Close call. A run and gun here, but I think it's healthy enough. Now these squads both quite low in health. He's running forwards right into the Obers, taking a lot of damage. Getting out of there now. Obers don't quite have their LMG though, so we ain't spitting the crazy damage. And fuel cache going down for Vic as well. Interesting option. Stuka. A couple of models on the retreat there. Double raketton sitting up on the Cromwell. Took some big damage getting out of there though. In fact, we got triple rakettons all tight and close, and that's where the Calliope would really come into its own. Just be able to nuke them before they get a chance to retreat. We do have a commander selection here. Mobile assault, so maybe we will end up seeing the land mattress from Shipwreck specifically, and also has picked up an assault officer. Which can come in handy. He's got the recon plane at Vet 1, which might help him locate targets. Or his land mattress, especially playing in a random team, you know, might not be able to rely on Vic's major to coordinate the recon flight quite so easily. So he must have access to his own recon plane. Easy dodge on that grenade there. No, Vic locking into heavy cavalry here, okay. Maybe that's why he wanted the fuel cache, try and speed his way towards that Pershing. This will be a close one, but Captain a little bit too low in health. Ends up losing that one. Now we've got a whole bunch of LMGs equipped to these infantry sections, moving in a very tactical formation. Nice crush on the cover there by the Jackson, but we've got a Rakitten out the back. Get some hits in. And Axis looking in a good map control situation right now. BaoLiang with quite a lot of resources in the bank has ticked for his mechanized truck, so it looks like he's going for the King Tiger here. ps3YES hitting his timing for the Command Panther, so it's looking good for the Axis right now, and it's about to be looking even better as their big boys hit the battlefield. Plane in from Vic again. And here we go, land mattress from Shipbit. Finally getting some kills here. I think he put it just slightly too far back, you know. The fact that it can't reach the very far edge of the capture circle with auto fire, I think's a little bit bad. Oh, hits the mine there, nicely done. Cromwell can't really take the Command Panther head to head. Jackson a little bit too far away, and AT gun not pushing up to capitalize on this damage. Jackson rolling in, but nothing to spot for it here, so I don't think too much is going to happen from that mine. 234 got decrewed over here by the mass Brems, but in comes the walking Stuka. This could be nasty. Kind of lucky, they kind of retreated back and then to the right. Land mattress coming back the other way. Okay, it's starting to get some hits. No retreat at all on the Rakitten. Lost a couple models. That's one of the better land mattress barrages I've ever seen, especially before it gets the damage bonus from Vet, which I think is at Vet 2. Tends not to do too much damage, but that was a pretty good one. 5 kills. Off to a good start. Man, it's Jackson. He's hungry for action. Hasn't done almost anything so far this match. But maybe get to battle it out, because King Tiger's hitting the battlefield. Command Panther will be repaired shortly. Oh, it doesn't quite have the resources for the upgrade over here. And he has upgraded that one with the Panzer Commander. So he will be able to drop that artillery, which was so popular. The Grand Offensive Commander, no longer available on the OKW Tiger, only on the King Tiger. Not hitting too much there. The Axis just inching their way forwards. Getting control of the centre, currently in control of the right as well. Oh, but there's the Pershing on the other side for Vic. Tends not to be very good head-to-head against the King Tiger though, especially when the King Tiger's got access to the heat rounds. Just so much damage. Pershing can't really sustain that many hits, especially with bonus penetration and bonus damage. It's very effective against the Pershing, but in comes the land mattress. And that tight cluster of team weapons forces to retreat. It's actually a fresh land mattress. This one not getting any kills. However, King Tiger turning tail here, exposing the rear armor to the Pershing Jackson combo. There's one Rakitten here. Might give Vic some cold feet. Maybe not though. Infantry sections coming in from the side, dishing out some damage. Jackson connecting on the rear. Stuka not hitting too much. In comes the Command Panther, so it does force Vic off. Deters him from the chase. But that was some very bad King Tiger positioning there, causing the Axis to scramble desperately. And now coming in behind this, both of the infantry support guns got decrewed and they're getting killed. Could see the end of this over as well, going for the cap in the centre. Well, not quite getting the kill there. Doesn't chase in any further. But yeah, man, there was a lot of damage on those Axis tanks, man. All started off by BaoLiang facing the wrong direction. Looks like he dropped one Bren down there. I wonder if the Major's gonna pick that up. Looks like he's running for it. Oh, Lieutenant finds the 223, packs it up. Looks like it missed the first shot. I feel like, oh, excuse me. I feel like the crates that are deployed sometimes absorb one hit. If it's not like an accuracy hit. Gets out of there, one shot from death. Target pushing through the center, double kittens in support, but there are the double land mattresses. So they could go down very easily. Big shot from the King Tiger with the heat rounds on. Pushing one shot from death. King Tiger continuing to push forwards. Land mattress coming down, maybe targeted a little bit too deep. One Rakitten goes down and King Tiger takes an engine critical. I'm surprised he hasn't dropped the artillery on the AT gun here, forcing it to pack up and move. Would really assist him, he drops it now, but that might be too late. King Tiger already taken a main gun critical. And ps coming in from the side. Engineers retreating, and the artillery drops just in the nick of time. Kills off the AT gun. And the riflemen don't rate their chances. Sticking around for one more sneak. Cromwell gonna come in, look for the killing blow. Oh, maybe targeting the walking Stuka, which is on the front line. And he gets it. Command Panther gets the kill in return. Not too bad, salvaging that situation with the kill on that. Bit sloppy from ps3YES though, not pulling back. And no. Yeah, bit sloppy not pulling it back after the barrage. That was an extremely close call. Bao dropped that artillery on the AT gun a little bit earlier. Have been quite so scary. One of the land mattresses got decrewed out here. Command Panther comes in for the kill. So Vic ends up crewing it just to make sure the Command Panther can't finish it off. Fair enough decision. Oh, the land mattress out the back, that's the one with 0 kills by the way, so we lost the one that was closest to vetting up. BaoLiang finding an opportunity here. The 223 to force off the machine gun on the far flank. Can the Jackson get the kill though? He's chasing for it. Misses the first shot. 223 somewhat exposed, but the Jackson no direct path to really chase it down here. That's way just fine. King Tiger coming across. Going for the Jackson. Opts the heat rounds, trying to maximize his damage, but misses the first shot on the move. Double Rakettens, once again somewhat exposed, not fully reinforced. Forced away quickly. And Jackson gets a cheeky long range hit in. Panther coming across to assist. We've got the AT gun nearby for Shippy. And the flares up now as well. Oh, fresh walking Stuka just produced. Trench going down in the center for the Allies' Axis. About 100 VPs behind at this stage. About to be as well. Triple cap running. Looking a bit grim. Stuka coming through, maybe targeting the machine gun. Doesn't end up hitting too much, maybe just grazing the 6-pounder. Yeah, almost no damage at all. Bad start for it there. These players are, 2v2 veterans. They have a good awareness of when those flares are up and what will be the most likely target. So pretty good dodging so far on the walking Stuka by the Allies. Just targeting these Rakettens. Pops the retreat now. Dropping in the phosphorus. It's the mine on the Panther. Do we have a Firefly fresh for shipping? Can he capitalize? Bounces the first shot. Jackson coming across to where the Raketans for BaoLiang. They are desperately needed. Currently in base. Needs to be bringing them across to assist his teammate here. Panther's armor holding up so far though. And there's a mine. No, he gets the sweep just in time. We've got the Raketan here. Firefly charging forwards. Leave fire off the tulips here. This is a good time for it. Tulips coming through. Panther one shot from death now. Raketan switching directions. Pershing focusing on the Raketan. Tank destroyers going after the Panther. Main gun crit. Oh, and the Firefly. That is a heartbreaker. He had such bad luck penetrating on the Panther there. How did he bounce that many shots? Kintai coming across. ps connecting with it though. Jackson comes through, gets the killing blow. Double Raketans, not quite getting the shot off. And Pershing gets out of there. Oof, good long range shot there from the Jackson. Raketans chasing in, hoping for the kill. We've got two squads moving in for the Faust on retreat. Two Faust and that's dead, I'm pretty sure. Oof, okay, so man, what a bad sequence of events there for the Allies. The main gun crit and the bounce meant that Vic had to stay around a little bit longer with the Jackson. And that ultimately meant that his Jackson goes down. Stuka. Hitting too much again. Oh, that's one for BaoLiang, in fact. 2 kills. ps3YES still at 0. Here's one ready to fire again. Fresh Firefly immediately from Shipikis. I mean, the Allies still have quite a lot of fuel. Vic with enough to build a Jackson and one to spare and just needs the manpower for it all. Some long range action on the land mattress. 6 kills now, Vet 1. He really needs his Vet 2 though. That's when it goes from 60 damage per rocket to 80 damage per rocket. So, you know, if a rocket gets a direct hit then it'll actually get a kill. I mean, it's just so much more lethal when it vets up. 2-3 in a bit of trouble. Double bazookas. No, not quite in range. And end up pulling back there. And a fresh commander for ps3YES. My Panther. 60 VP lead or so for the Allies. A little bit behind in terms of army size at the moment though. Mainly on Shipy's site.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of
Stuka targeting land mattress. Vic's land mattress gets decrewed. Tiger pushing forwards. Big hit. Look how much damage it does to the Pershing. With the heat shells equipped, same story on the Jackson there. Firefly from the side though, it's a little bit too much damage. BaoLiang not going to risk it this time like he did last. Cal on the far flank getting the suppression in, but we've got double obers coming in from the other side and they're both vetted up. The machine gun's not going to last long, needs to retreat immediately and does. Could still go down, those obers just doing so much damage. Here comes the Pershing, Rifleman also in a bit of trouble here, retreating now. Stuka very far forwards here. Pershing doesn't look like he's going to be baited forwards. And the mattress coming through. Not hitting too much though. Coming on the run. Command Panther coming through, maybe looking for the damaged UC. He's popped their repairs on it, misses that shot, flares up in the air. Big connection. Or maybe not so big. It was a direct hit on the 6-pounder, but took almost no damage. 6-pounder rotating for the Command Panther here. Really facing it that well. Would be better to place it partially here and partially here. So either way, the Panther tried to move there. Whoops. Taking the shot. Ends up taking no damage from the 6-pounder at all. Filtration grenades on the machine gun, but yeah, 2 models, not too much damage. Kintiger pushing all the way forwards here. Land mattress forcing away the Raketten. Which could open the door for the Jackson, but that's out the back getting repaired at the moment. Same story. Pull back with the land mattress repaired and healed that up to full strength. Kintiger. There we go. Walking Stuka gets the kill there. Looks like that was ps3YES's one. And sticks around for the kill on that. Kintiger equips the heat shells. Big shot on the Jackson. Oh, was that? That was 2 hit, right? Pretty sure. Oh, but the Kintiger takes a main gun crit. Firefly closing in. I think he still needs 2 shots to kill it, or maybe if both the tube rockets connect, he would also get the kill. Looks like he's just going to go with the main gun. Oh, go for the tubes for the finisher, so he doesn't have to chase in any further. Fair idea. Command Panther a little bit late arriving in support for ps3YES out the back getting repaired. So Kintiger ends up going down. And Mattress once again just chasing away the supporting infantry. But they haven't been getting too many kills. Not up to 8 kills finally. But, you know, there was a comment in the YouTube, one of my videos not too long ago, asking why I thought the land mattress was the worst of all the rocket artillery, and I think this is a decent demonstration of that. Good kill there. Ogres go down. Just very bad killing stuff before it gets Vet 2. It makes it so hard to get to Vet 2. Just not very mobile either. Moving around, moving into position can sometimes get even quite vulnerable. Oh, the trees! I think 1 or 2 rockets might have got through. No, all connecting with the trees. Bad barrage there from Bao. Okay, here we got some long-range land mattress action. Quite a few squads in the vicinity. But nothing's getting hit almost. Damage onto the Rakettens, but he's lost his fear of it now, just running right through it. Oh, loses the squad, getting that grenade off. Good Stoop coming through on the land mattress, direct hit, but because he repaired it, still available for the recrew, so that repair paying off for Vic. These double overs. He's really struggling. Here comes another land mattress, this time for Shipper. Hit 2 now. 11 kills. Gets the decro on 1, and in fact the kill on 1. And now Bao switching off this time. Not going for another Kintiger, going to go for the Panther. But yeah, I was thinking, like, what is the maths on that? It's pretty rare to see the Kintiger with the heat rounds equipped. This is 240 damage plus, I think it's 30% for the heat shells. Was it 25%? No, I think it's 30%. So I don't know, maybe it can't 2-shot it, because that would take it to just under 320 damage per hit, right? So maybe the Jackson wasn't at full strength. Maybe it took some tiny bit of damage. Pushing Jackson in a nice position. Once again, heat shells equipped though, helping it penetrate the Pershing. Kitten not pushing behind this though. Oh man, the double over is just running right through the machine gun there. That's the thing here, two overs like that can frontally decrew if you get the death loop on the gunner. That's why you really need like heavy cover to assist you in those kind of scenarios. Oh! Walking Stuka on the front lines again for ps3YES, and it goes down to some bazookas. Very, very sloppy stuff from him. Shield rockets on the far side. Engineers trying to close the distance for the snare, but the Panther's mobile again. Getting out of there. We've got the Comet there in support as well. Pushing in. Panther didn't pull all the way back. Panzer IV's over here as well. Both shots connecting. Panther looks like it's one shot from death. Oh, and the Firefly finishes the job. Panzer IV also very low. He's bringing it in. Two shots from death. That's quite risky. Especially without any Raketen support. Raketen coming across from the middle now, but should have brought this across a lot earlier. Oh man, and the Panther takes another main gun crit. BaoLiang just having such bad luck with the main gun crits. Jackson though missing that shot. Might have been an attack ground, but chasing around the corner. Panther briefly stopping as it spins around. Might be just out of sight range here, but stops it again. That time, pure mistake. Must have only given it the order to retreat that far, and ends up costing him his tank. And that was a hammer blow to the Axis, losing the Walking Stuka, two Panthers in quick succession. They are way behind after that. Also down on the VPs, ticking under 100 now.
200 points remaining.
So they are in some big trouble here. Curious decision why he got the Panzer IV second. So he does have double obers for the anti-infantry. Wonder if it was just like a pop cap limit thing. Paying too close attention to that. I think another Panther would have been a much safer choice. So Jackson coming in for some crush attempts here. Not having too much success though. A little bit too slow for that kind of maneuvering. Oh, squad down. Repairing the Comet. Gets one shot. They're so clumped up. Let's see what it can do. 16 kills. Got a couple there.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Yeah, I mean, look, BaoLiang's just not even that scared, just running through the AoE.
A new engineer section is waiting for orders.
Going back, letting the on-field healing take care of things before he comes forwards again. Serving his manpower nicely.
We're losing a capture point.
Allies capping on the far flank, but losing control over here and also in the center. Wasp is still alive somehow. Comes in for a bit of damage. Played very conservatively with that. Some nice damage onto that squad. Firefly nearby, but just out of range of this Panther. Oh, but Panther upgraded here with the Panzer Commander coming in. Finds the rear arm of the Comet. Comet in a bit of trouble. Pops the heat rounds. P4 missing its shot. Comet gets out of there. Units coming forward for the snare. Panther with the damaged engine. Tank destroyers coming through. Got the one shot from death, and there it goes. I think that was attack ground as well. BaoLiang loses another tank, and I think that might be it for the Axis.
Trying to take one of our points.
They're just way too far behind after losing yet another tank like that.
The enemy cut our supply
Thought he saw an opportunity going for the rear arm of the Comet, but it backfired very quickly. Support play from the tank destroyers and the snare. Ultimately getting the job done there. Adriati coming down. But Axis somehow in control of the victory points right now. And the Allies themselves are somewhat low. And the rockets coming down. Kills. There we go. Picks off one.
Damned enemies trying to take a
Retreats into a little bit there, but doesn't end up getting hit by much. And now booby trapping the center. Decent idea. Allies out the back getting all these repairs done. They've conceded a lot of territory and they're draining out fast, but the Axis, maybe they're not quite as far behind as I thought, because in comes a fresh Panther for ps3YES. Takes care of the Wasp. ps does have quite a lot of resources, and yeah, going for another Comet now. Booby Trap deploys. Quick reaction from Vic. Double Jacksons and the Firefly back there though, hammering away. P4 one shot from Death Rakitten. Turning around a little bit. Triple tank destroyers going for the kill. And a Comet coming in from the side. That Panzer IV is dead, 100%. Mom Panther also a little bit exposed. Triple tanks going hunting for him next. Double Jackson's coming through. Comet a little bit slow on the chase. He's kind of boxed in, and main gun crit again on the side of the Axis. They are not running good with those criticals. Main gun crit on the Comet, however, as well. It's not in jeopardy of going down. Double Rakettens coming across for Bao, but it's too late. Damage has been done, and Axis have lost both of their tanks again. Decent position that time for ps3YES with his Rakitten. Ooh, and tries to go for a crew repair on the front lines here, and it looks like it's going to cost him his Firefly. Good awareness from BaoLiang, and also nothing happening in the center at the moment for the capping for the Allies. They're down just barely over 100 now. Can the Axis somehow pull off this miracle? That's the big question. Fresh Comet for Shippy. Double Raketten's nearby for Bao, but they avoid most of the land mattress damage there. Still only at 17 kills. I think it's fired 2 barrages since we saw that last as well. Coming in for Vic also. 3 kills after getting recruit again.
We've dropped to 100 points.
Commandos bring an ambush over here. Hold on to that VP on the far side, and Vic sprinting out there with the captain. Got the passive sprint at Vet 3, very helpful for capping points. Same story with the Obers, also with the passive sprint out of combat. And they easily overpower. Vic with quite a lot of resources here. Looks like he's saving up for another Pershing. Try and finish the job, but it's meaning they're a bit under strength on the battlefield right now. And the Axis is able to cap with the Obers. The Allies just can't go toe to toe with the Obers at the moment. Infantry really causing them some headaches. Tries to go for the crush, but well-timed retreat from ps3YES. Stuka not hitting too much there. 8 kills on that one. Nearly Vet 1. Oh, Rakitten pushing all the way forwards here. Very risky. Comet not doing too much damage and not trying to go for the chase down on that either. Matches into the center. Here's Shippies. 19 kills now.
We've 75 points left.
The flank on the machine gun here, but the Comet is also here. Good shot on the Obers. Points are draining. What happened to the commanders on the flank? It looks like they might have lost the Obers here. Here comes the Comet though. Oh, but it's on prioritized vehicles. Doesn't open up, and the Obers complete the capture. Are the Axis somehow going to pull off this miracle? 61 VPs left for the Allies, and they've got no VPs under their control. They're draining out fast. In comes the Pershing, but this is what I was talking about. In the process of getting it, they're draining out fast on the VPs. And double tank destroyers for Vic, just not that helpful at the moment, because they've killed all of the Axis tanks. Could just leave them decrewed like way out the back, so they're not eating into his pop cap quite so hard. And just crew them when he needs them. And Mattress forcing their retreats, going for the cap in the center. We've got some Obers in there, just about to pop their weapon upgrades as well. Here comes the Pershing though. Oh, intense battle on the far flank. Obers. Oh, Gammon Bomb. No reaction. Late reaction. Does one model worth of damage. Oh, but grenade back the other way. No reaction that time. Shippy loses his squad. Obers going for the capture. Comet in the center. Trying to force away the Obers, and does. We've got two more Obers coming through. Pershing got forced away by the double kittens from BaoLiang. And yeah. Allies back on the drain, 24. They're in big trouble. Double kittens for BaoLiang setting up. Connecting with the Comet. Pershing's going to have to get aggressive here. Land Mattress coming through. Targeting the double kittens. Comet in trouble. Comet goes down. Land Mattress rockets not hitting too much here. Pershing chasing them away, but they really need the VPs. Maybe you could send a Jackson out just with the vehicle crew to go do some capping. Capping over here, but I think it's too late. I think they've already lost. They've just got nothing. And Axis calling the GG.
Back to full strength.
And that's it. Wow. I cannot believe the Axis won this game. Oh, that is quite bad that the Allies allowed them to, honestly. I think it came down to Vic, trying to save up for the Pershing, but just arrived a little bit too late. They lost too many VPs in the meantime. All these Obers were just ripping into the infantry, and they just couldn't fight back. Machine guns from Vic just constantly getting decrewed frontally, causing them a lot of issues. And yeah. Down the stretch, maybe the Allies should have been a little bit more aggressive with their tanks, even if they risked losing them, because they obviously lost the game. And if they took some Faust, and maybe they would have gone down to the Raketans. They really need that territory. So I think they should play a little bit more aggressively with their tanks. But yeah, we got to see the Land Mattress on the field for, must have been like 35 minutes. Or thereabouts, 19 kills. Pretty bad performance compared to most other rocket artillery. Generally be closer to 50 at that point. Didn't see too much of the white phosphorus barrage though, which is pretty decent. Kind of like a guaranteed damage. And especially, I guess I could be, if they're sharing healing, that could be a bit of a tax on the healing. But yeah, they always have access to the med crates as well. If you make heavy use of the white phosphorus again and again. But yeah, well played. Axis, well done. Got to see the strength of the Obers here late game against the Allied infantry, just really overwhelming them. I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you off the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.